first video, but it's basically on this look, super fresh, springy, glowy, and yeah, it's pretty much a go-to makeup look. So if you like it, keep watching, and if you want to see more looks, please do comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get right into it. So to start, I already prepped my skin with moisturizer and everything, so I'm going to just go back in with some sunscreen. This is a sunscreen that I currently use. It's the L'Oreal UV Perfect BB sunscreen. It doesn't have a tint or anything like that in it, but it's a SPF 50 and it's super lightweight and I love it. I'm going to just take a bit of that. I'm going to just massage that into the skin. Next I'm going to do a primer, and the one that I'm using is the That Gal primer from Benefit. It's just a really nice iridescent glowy primer. The next step, I'm going to do foundation, and the one that I'm using is the Hourglass Hyaluronic Skin Tint. I really like this one. It has that SPF in it. It's really glowy, really fresh, and it has the hyaluronic in it, so it'll give you that nice glowy, dewy finish. I'm going to apply that. I put one drop of the Makeup Forever HD just for color because this one's a little bit too pink for me right now, and this one's super yellow. So if you really want to boost the glow factor, you can add a drop of an oil or serum or anything like that. But today I'm going to be using the Cover FX Custom Infusion drops, and these ones are vitamin C packed and they also have lemongrass in them, so it'll really give you that nice dewy glow. Yep, I just added 2 drops of that into the foundation. I also like doing this because it like shears it out so your foundation doesn't look too cakey. And I'm going to just massage that in with my hands. And I just like to massage it in for like a hot minute just so everything looks really seamless and natural. Next step is under eyes. So to start, I'm going to be using a corrector, and this one's the Makeup Forever, the HD one. I have really dark circles under my eyes, so I just need something really peachy based to counteract the pigment. Do 1 drop under each eye. And the brush that I'm using is the SEPHORA Collection Pro Concealer, and it's the number 76, but any like synthetic flat brush will do. Spread it with the brush and then I blend it in more with my fingers. Yeah, always use your ring finger, whether it's for concealer or for cream, when you try to get dim wrinkles. So to Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, the color that I use is medium. But yeah, I just have a sample right now, and you know what? These samples last a really long time, so I'm gonna finish it. So it's just gonna help brighten up the eye area and add a bit more coverage. I'm using the same brush, pretty much doing the same thing. Start, I'm gonna prime with the Smashbox 24-hour primer. I really like this one. I crease a lot, especially when it gets warmer, so I feel like this is pretty much the only thing that keeps my eyeshadow in place. I'm gonna be applying this Stila eyeshadow all over my lid, and it's the Jewel Shadow in Golden Topaz. As you can see, it's very well loved. But yeah, it's just a really nice bronzy shade. I really like it because it gives you that kind of wet eye look almost. You know, when your eyes just look wet. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's a very J-Lo-y eyeshadow. So I just apply that all over. Then I'm gonna apply a little bit under my eye. Just around the middle, because I'm going to be taking a deeper shade on the outer corners. I'm going to be using this MAC shadow in the shade Saddle. So it's just a really warm matte brown. Anything can do for this part, I feel. Like you can even use your bronzer or your contour. But I'm just going to be defining the crease a little bit. I honestly don't know which brush it is. It's like from a really old Sephora collection set. So yeah, just a fluffy-ish all over shadow brush. I mean, a crease brush would be ideal, but my crease brush is really fluffy and I just want that definition. So I'm going to be taking this right above my lid, so right where the hollows are. And I find that this part's easier to do with your eyes open because you kind of see where the shadows are going. But like where you get that dip is pretty much where the crease is. So that's just where we're going to be putting the shadow. And then I'm going to just be taking a clean crease brush and I'm just going to be blending out the lines. Definitely don't want any harsh lines or like too much definition for this look. I'm going to just take this same eyeshadow on a short, dense brush. I mean, again, this is from the same set, so I don't know what this brush is, but any just short, dense, fluffy smudger brush. And I'm going to take Saddle again and I'm going to just run it down the lash line. So next step is mascara. And so to start, I'm going to use an eyelash curler, and then this one's the Shu Uemura eyelash curler. I'm going to do that. And the mascara that I'm going to use is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Honestly, on most days, even if it's a natural look, I literally don't use mascara. Like, I'd rather stick on falsies because it's just easier for me. Pretty much just look down and wiggle your brush up just to get all that volume. I mean, I mostly wiggle it towards my nose and then I extend the outer parts towards my ear. Like, is that, I guess towards my ear? I don't know. Just to kind of give it that very doll-eye effect. Okay, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs mascara for my bottom lashes. This is the newer one. I don't know what it's called. Give me a second. Let me figure it out. It's called the Velvet Noir Major Extreme Mascara. Okay, so that's the one that I'm going to use. And I bent my brush head because I like to do that when I'm mostly using mascara for like bottom lashes. Mascara's done. So now I'm going to just add a bit of white shimmery eyeshadow to my inner corners. And this one's like some sample type situation. I don't know. It's from Dior, but it looks like this. Any like bright shimmery iridescent white eyeshadow will do. If you want to reference this one, I feel like it's discontinued, but it is number 006. Have that right in the inner corners. Just to add a bit of pop. Okay, and now it's time for highlight. Okay, so the highlighter that I'm going to use is from the Anastasia, the Glow Kit. And this one's the That Glow. So it has like the warmer, bronzy hues in it. Colors that I'm going to use are Sunburst and Dripping in Gold. I'm going to just like mix them and then apply them to the high points of my cheeks. Apply it underneath my eyebrow. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. That's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to apply it to my chin and to my cupid's bow as well. And then I'm going to do my brows because I should have done those a long time ago. Today what I'm going to be using for my brows is the Anastasia Brow Definer. The color that I use right now is dark brown, and it's a little bit dark for me. it's okay because we'll make it work. So I don't like super defined brows. Like my brows are naturally pretty straight. So I just pretty much keep the shape and I just fill in any gaps or hollows. And then I'm gonna just brush out the front with the spoolie, just to reduce the appearance of any like harsh lines. And then I'm going to go over it with this brow mascara, and this is the Wonder Drying from Holika. And the shade that I use is, it's in Korean, so I'm sorry. I don't know. I think it's the lightest one maybe, or the second lightest one. Yeah. So I just lightly run that through my brows. And then I'm just gonna quickly clean up the area around my brows. Bit of concealer. And now we're gonna move on to blush. Personally, I normally always use cream blushes, and considering we're going for a glowy look, I'm definitely gonna use a cream blush. So this is the blush that I'm using today. It is the NYX cream blush in the shade Natural. Yeah, just a very natural pinky tone. So I'm going to just apply this with my fingers. And I'm going to pretty much just put it right around the apples of my cheeks. Apply it with one finger and blend it out with a clean finger. And now we're going to move on to the lips. First thing I'm going to do is take a bit of foundation or concealer or whatever, just to remove the color from my lips, because my lips are pretty dark. I'm going to start lining my lips with the Sephora Collection Mini Lip Liner. And this is in the color 18 Deep Brown. It's quite dark, but I've been liking the dark liner lately. I'm going to apply MAC Whirl all over my lips. So it's just like a taupey brown color, but I'm gonna lighten it up and make it more springy with the gloss that I put on top. And you can leave that here if that's what you want to do, but I want this lip to look a lot lighter, so I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Lip Lacquer in the shade 314 Moonglow. Okay, so since this is a really glowy look, if you want to amp up the highlight or the dewiness, you can add a bit of this. So this is the Goddess Aura Tony Moly. Jesus, okay. This is a Tony Moly Luminous Goddess Aura Beam. That was a mouthful. But basically what it is it's like a gloss almost. It's like a cream glow amplifier. So you can use it in a lot of ways. You can mix it with your foundation if you want to look super dewy. It's like the Elizabeth Arden the 8 Hour Cream, but sometimes I just add it to the high points of my cheeks if I really want a super glossy, dewy look. Okay, so that's pretty much everything. Okay, so this is pretty much the finished look. I added some hoop earrings to go with my glowy, J-Lo-y makeup. So yeah,